Hey everyone, good day and welcome again to my channel. Today it's been a little while. Hope we are all keeping well. Happy new month, which all we encountered last month, whether positive or negative. May God make us happy, or whatever made us bitter last year. Last month, I put out this month, may God turn it to miracle for us this month. May we all have something to testify. May God do miracle for us. May He put testimony in our mouths one by one. In Jesus' name, amen. So as this month, I have never made the presentation, but I've never made a video this month. So it's my first video this month. So once again, I say happy new month. I wish you a prosperous month ahead. So if you are a February born, happy birthday, right? So yeah. The topic of what I want to talk about today is how do we have a peaceful marriage? How do we have a peaceful marriage? Please, I would like you to contribute under the comment section. Please don't tell me thanks for sharing. It's nice for sharing fun, but at least please let us read from you. Get your opinion on the comment section. So how do we have a peaceful marriage? Recently, though before now we've been getting news, seeing things that happen where people take the life of their partners, most especially men terminating the lives of their wives, not because they want to, not because they married them to take their life off from them. It is because of anger, some marital issues which could have been avoided, right? Why are all this happening? Can it happen in a peaceful marriage? The answer is no. Anywhere husband and wife fight, there is no peace in that marriage. I'm not talking about misunderstanding. It does happen. As a matter of fact, there is no marriage where couples don't misunderstand. You misunderstand and you understand, you quarrel, you settle. But you see that fight, that physical combat, where people raise their hands, where men raise their hands, let alone of using something hard on their wives. At the end, they will take their lives. It is not encouraging. It is becoming so rampant. It's becoming so common. Did you see the latest one? From that man from one of the states of the eastern zone of Nigeria. Right? So have you seen that one? She didn't just only terminate her life, he set her ablaze, and they have 5 children. Do you know the part that is paining me the most? While the family were having a family meeting and a kind of deliberation, a group from the kindred were asking who will take care of the children. Whom do we entrust these kids under their care? Remember, there is no neighbor, no relative, no friend, no loved one that will take care of the case the way you would do. There is no one. In fact, some would enslave them and treat them like nobody. Do you know how many people might treat their house help, which they commonly call mates? That is the way they would treat your child if you allow the enemy to come into your marriage. They were asking, how do we do with this case? Whom do we entrust this case under his or her care? Where do we keep them? One man, which I guess not from the family, said, anyways, they can stay with me. This man has a wife and children. And he said, the 5 kids can stay with me. And those group of people there, which I suppose could be their kindred members, said, we will be contributing. But I want to ask you for how long? For how long would they be contributing for the upkeep of those kids? Is it for feeding? Is it for education? Is it for healthcare? Is it for clothing and other things? How long are they going to be contributing? Remember, they all have their own families. So for how long? And these kids are just like maybe 8, 6, 4, 2, something like that, because they are still small, little kids, you know. The mother is gone, the father has been apprehended by the authorities, and you know, this kind of a thing, only God knows when he is coming out. That is if he would come out. What kind of imprisonment? Maybe life, because he took life off from someone. He married with his money and brought into the wife, and they had kids, or they have kids together. You know, same him took away the life of this one. Not only him, it's been happening in many marriages. That's the stories everywhere on social media, places around us. It's been happening. At the end of the day, the worst is that the man would be arrested, probably at the end of the judgment might go to jail. Even at that, the life is gone. So how do we avoid all these things? How do we prevent things like this? Simple things. People have given plenty opinions. There was a place we went and made a presentation. People gave different opinions. But you see this particular one, I went for a talk show somewhere, and at the end of the day, people were calling in, so we are bringing in their own opinion, what they think should be the issue. Many people said, stop infidelity. But you and I know it cannot stop. Yes, that is the gospel truth. That was what most people that called at that talk show suggested, stop infidelity. If we can do that, if that can stop, if there should be fidelity in every marriage, that this kind of a thing would be reduced. That was what many people said, and other said trust, right? Even if the person is to just have that trust, and the other one say, even if he is doing it or she is doing it, zero your mind, zero your mind. Well, the actually most cause of this is infinite. That was what most of them were saying. This is not my world. People that called in at the show, to make their own opinions. They were saying, most of them said infidelity. Some said lack of trust issues. That, right? But I want to say something today on this video. What I want to say is the fact that it is no longer infidelity. Everything has been there. It has been there. But it is anger issue. Do you believe me? Do you believe that? That the most cause of taking people's life, buying people, let me use that word, buying people, your partner in your mouth, someone you went to bring in your house, and we are telling him, her, that I love you. You took her to the altar and you said, I do. And you said, till death do you part. And you're not the one that did the pattern by taking her life. And people said infidelity. Yes, infidelity has been there before we were born. It is still there, and I'm not sure it can stop. No matter what we preach, we can only preach, we can only do things to say if it can be minimized. It can never stop. It may stop in your home. That doesn't mean it has stopped out there. So what if the only way to stop the infidelity is to taking people's life? If you get involved, your partner takes your life. Is that it? No. That's why I'm saying anger. Yes, anger. Does it surprise you? As simple as it sounds, anger, temperament is the major cause of this issue of taking partners, like buying your partner in marriage. Anger issues. Is it everybody that his or her partner commits that infidelity that results into fight? No. People have different ways of handling this. You can actually send your partner away. Yes, if it is the wife, mostly because women do forgive. If it is man, now you get house. Most women would forgive. Or if worse comes to worse, they will leave you. They will not do anything more than that. House isn't theirs, all right? But men difficultly takes or forgives infidelity. It is so difficult for men to forgive infidelity. So if you cannot forgive, can you let her go? Yeah, she may have kids for you. Sort it out with her. If kids are still too small, let her go with the kids. Please, getting into physical combat with her would not heal any wound. It would inflict more injury, because the more you see her around you, since you cannot forgive that anger and you are always angry, you feel like doing something. Let her go. This has not in any way supported infidelity. I'm totally against it. But I'm saying that's not the major cause now of what is happening in marriages now is anger. That anger in you would never let you forgive. I would never let her go. You want to do something. You want to handle it. Taking her life has never solved the problem. All right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that infidelity is good. I'm not saying you should accept or embrace infidelity. No. If you can't forgive, let her go. Send her out of your house. Yes, because taking her life would never solve the problem. It would rather worsen the case. Now, where is the man? Arrested, right? For the rest of his life, he may spend the rest of his life in jail. Then now my concern is on the kids, because when things like this happen, the kids suffer it. Yes, when things like this happen, kids suffer it. Now they have been entrusted under the care of someone they don't know, a stranger. They never knew, to call mommy, daddy. These are not people they've been seeing from the one, and they've been calling daddy and mommy. Now mommy is no more, daddy is in jail. What would become the fate of these kids in the hands of another parent? These parents have their own children. Besides, these people that want to be contributing have their own families and their own challenges. And at a point, it might wear down. Yes, So anger. I want to suggest, please, try as much as you can to have a little courtship before you delve into marriage. We've been saying this. People think we are repeating issues, and most people don't watch videos. Some don't read articles. And not that it's something to read long, they'll just ignore. Some would just jump to the comment section and comment whatever others are commenting and move on. Watch videos, share videos, read articles, share articles. If it doesn't speak to you, please share. You don't know whom you might be helping out with that video you've shared on your page or on your channel or your community, or that article you've shared. You may be helping someone out. Please, let there be a little courtship before marriage. Yes, date a little. Study this person a little. Someone said, Lolo, no matter on that show, no matter how you study someone, they might hide some aspect of their attitude until you come into marriage. And I tell you what, nobody hides anger. You see anger, nobody hides it. Yes, exactly. They can hide every other attitude, but you see anger, it can never be hidden. Someone that is so temperamental can never hide it. Yes, not that the person loves you, pampers you, accepts all your, tolerates you, but you see anger, the person can't hide it. So please, date a little, cut a little, study this person. If you have a man that has this, and everybody has anger, right? But you see that uncontrollable anger, that anger that whenever it comes, it overwhelms this person. He wants to take an action that he would regret. So would raise hands on you while you are dating and say sorry. Fine. First, say sorry. Second, say sorry. Third again. No, please don't continue. Don't continue. Don't tell me you didn't see the side of him. Anger can never be hidden. That side must definitely be obvious. So when you are in this courtship and you discover that this person has anger issues, uncontrollable anger, I'm not saying the one that comes. Yeah, as humans, you should be angry and the anger comes, right? You see that anger that doesn't come, always so temperamental. Whenever that anger comes, he fumes, he want to do something, anything he sees around, he want to lay hands on it and use it to, So don't do with this person. Little courtship would help. When you are courting, when you are dating and you discover that this person has anger issue, that type that cannot be controlled, please run for your dead life. Don't continue. This person can do away with your life tomorrow if you delve into marriage with him. That is all I have to say. If you have your own opinion, please say it under the comment section. Let us learn from it. I wait to wait for you as I see you again on my next video. Please, if you watch this extent and have not subscribed, do what to subscribe for your girl and give this video a thumb up. Thank you guys for always supporting your girl. I'll see you again on my next video. Remember, I want to learn from you on the comment section. Let us hear from you. Your own opinion, your idea, what you think should be a solution to this problem on the comment section. See you again on my next video, guys. Thank you.